think this shit is hilarious. Okay, so basically, like, Eli Manning or whatever had a conversation with Pete Davidson, and then Pete's all like, I went on Ancestry.com, or he got an ancestry test, and then from the ancestry test, they determined that he was 33% Jewish. This is the dumbest thing I've heard ever. It's like a desperate attempt of white people to try to save themselves. Judaism is a fucking religion. That's why they have like a temple and shit. Like, and they're trying to have space, what is it, in Israel, so that Jewish people can go live in Israel. Jewish people are basically, how do you say it? There's like, this is why it is actually important to like, at least understand the argument coming from the Hebrew Israelites, because they made some good points. Like, this is back, this is way before capitalism was a thing, but Jewish people were basically selling like anything, and they did actually do a lot of scammy shit, and so that's basically why other Europeans separated themselves from Jewish people and were like, we are dignified and we want our people to live on, we don't want to affiliate ourselves with the Jews. And that's kind of why Hitler did the whole thing where he was like, fuck the Jews. The Hitler actually, the Holocaust, the whole point of the Holocaust, it was about a land grab. I thought we knew that. So Hitler basically said, like, okay, we have these, like, we'll call them formal European people, right? And they all look a very particular way. They had like blue eyes. They've got like a particular bone structure. He's like, these are our people. Germany is for us. We don't want to live among Jewish people. So it was literally the definition of racism. It was that. And so he's like, okay, if we exterminate all the Jewish people, then we will have more land to grow food for our people. That's what he said. Now, we can all say, that's mean, blah, 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 but look at the world right now, and I've said this many times, Africa is for black people. That is the point. The people who don't like black people don't have to go to Africa, and they can go to their own land. This is the interesting part. That's the whole point why we have like real estate in America where you can like own land. This is why reparations for black Americans is so important. When the slaves were free, they were promised 40 acres and a fucking mule. That was the whole point, so that they can actually participate in society. If you're not able to, if you don't have any money, you can't do anything. Like, you can't pay, college isn't free. You have to pay for college. Nothing is free. Cars aren't free. Gas is not free. Apartments are not free. Nothing is free. Everything costs money. You can't start a family if you don't have any money. This is why, like, all of the children happening out of wedlock, there's no planning. There are no financial resources to back those children. That's why they're not going to succeed in society. I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard for people to literally sit around talking about how Judaism is a fucking religion. That's why they have temples. I'm not an anti-Semite, but also I'm not a fucking retard. I think that Kanye West is actually trying to get to this point where he just like acknowledges, he's trying to talk about history, but this is what happens when uneducated people try to participate in conversations amongst civilized adults, and this is why public education is fucking critical in this country. Otherwise, you'll have retards like what we have now. Like, be serious.